we're taking some damage already. Elbow, awful uppercut, clothesline. It is your thing, no sleep for you until you. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I don't know what song this is from though, so I didn't recognize it. Man, 87 health again against this last agility guy. Well, I don't know if it's the last agility build of all these bandits, but it is the last one I'm gonna fight. I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not making progress on these fights. Oh, okay. Good. Good to know. I'm gonna listen to that afterwards. It's classic rock, okay. Oh shit, I might actually lose this. Unless I can get a nice combo here. Come on. Come on. No. I knocked myself out. God damn those counterattacks. Fuck those counterattacks. I hate them. That is exactly the weakness of with the bear builds, or just strength builds in general. Is that you just get fucked by those counterattacks because they're oftentimes based on, like, the damage return to you is oftentimes based on your potential damage, which if you have a lot of strength is really high. So you just get fucked by that occasionally. And again, I can't buy a potion because there's no potion vendor in the sporting goods store for me. So I'm not even sure. I need more agility, man. That is the main thing I need at this point. Which is why I'm gonna train strength right here. But... those agility builds, man. I get fucked by them quite frequently. Ooh, look at us guys, we're high rollers now. Yeah, exactly. Let's make her a little gift. Also for the new viewers, first of all, thanks for checking me out. And also, be sure to follow me here or on Twitter if you want to get notified on my future streams. I'm trying to stream more consistently, well, as much as my time allows anyway. And I'd be happy to see you guys again on my stream. Some strength. We only have 2 more energy drinks left. Man, we are just burning through those energy drinks like you know, the Coca-Cola energy drink, which is also called burn. Maybe, yeah, that's exactly what these are, really. Because the cans of that energy drink are also black, but obviously they look different from this. There's a song I can't remember remember. Oh baby, I love your way, and Thomas like. Baby, I love your butt. Oh, your buff. Yeah, exactly. I know which song you mean, by the way, and I can't remember its name either. Because we're full on health, let's do some more fights. I'm just not getting anywhere. These bandits are tougher than the... What's the first... The aliens on the other... Like when you go the other route and just do the regular playoffs. Don't really want to replace the knee crush with anything because I don't know what I would choose instead. I have more agility than this guy, so I should be good at dodging his attacks, but I'm not for some reason. Well, I don't have a dodge equipped. Should I go for a dodge instead of the block? Well, the dodge would allow me to completely mitigate damage if it's successful, whereas the block only reduces damage. Let's try it. Peter Frampton, I love your way. Yeah, that's probably it. This guy's another strength build, so let's put this in. I hate it when they return damage for no reason, because when they don't have any skills that indicate that. It's like, what are you supposed to do about that? They're not even... They basically have a skill which doesn't use a skill slot. That makes them really overpowered. Now we're gonna be fighting Bandit 4 again, but with more health than last time. If we manage to land those punches, then they hurt. They do a good amount of damage. So we do. If we knock him out now, am I gonna go for the 5th fight? Fuck it, I'm gonna try it. Okay. He's probably gonna return damage again, like the 3rd pirate, despite the fact that they don't have anything that would indicate that, but they just do it. They just do it. Put your face down. What do you mean? Let me check something real quick. But, can we get him? Oh, come on! We got him! There's no way I'm doing another fight on 4 health though. But we got through the 5th fight. Take a prize. It's Big Mountain? The reggae version. Why do we have such little cash? And you know what? What I'm gonna do right now is go to a cafe, buy myself a couple of these pizzas, so that we're full on health, and then I'm gonna. I'm not gonna fight. Excuse me. I'm not gonna fight. Because I don't have enough respect yet. So I basically just wasted all that money that I just spent on pizza. Because I wouldn't have needed the health immediately. Could have just gotten it by, you know, spending time training and then eating. Once I'm hungry. So basically, we're running relatively low on money. Well, I mean, 2,060 is still a decent amount, but for this point in the game, it could be doing better. Then again, we haven't even done one single fight of the actual playoffs yet of this tournament, or whatever you actually call it. I don't think we're gonna improve our stats much more before the next fight. Oh, it only starts tomorrow anyway, so good. Grab 2 of those, grab a couple of these, and 66% energy. Hey Tom, have you heard that song? Glock in my RAM? No. I haven't. Please let me get to 12 agility before the day rolls over. That's probably not gonna happen. No, it's not gonna happen. Oh, it did happen! Look at this! Wow. Okay, 15, 12 and 12 going into the bandits fight again. This is the right skill set against this guy. A Glock in his Ferrari, it's more... I get a rock in my Atari. I got a rock in my Atari. That probably makes the work better, doesn't it? Those old Atari consoles, the huge ones that you got in the like 80s and early 90s, like the Sega consoles and stuff. Yeah, I got a rock somewhere inside that. It might even make it run better or something like that. Those things were solid. It reminds me of, you know, a time when I went to you know, elementary school when I was like 7 or 8, and you know, kids were getting their mobile phones, which at that point, you know, were basically this big, and no, not that big, more like this, and what I'm getting at is, back then we would compare our phones by measures of, you know, like I can throw my phone against the wall and it'll still work totally fine, or yeah, but my phone is better because my battery will last 6 days before I have to recharge it, and stuff like that. Like, there was no such thing as touchscreen, no internet, no cameras even. And then one day, obviously, when the first guy came around with a phone that had a camera, everyone was like, "Oh shit! Look at that dude! He can use his phone for calling and writing messages, and also take pictures of where he is. Oh shit!" Like, it was a big step. It was a big achievement at that point. And then obviously, like, once the first phones had internet, at that point is where things really started to get a move on, and then eventually, you know, touchscreen came in, and basically you could do everything by just tapping the screen. No more need for buttons or anything like that. Just do everything by pressing directly on it. And yeah, it was the next huge step, and from that point onwards, in my opinion, like, as long as you have a phone that has touchscreen and internet access, which at this point is like every phone you can buy at this point, they're all basically the same. Because, like, if you can't argue that one phone is better than another one because of a particular app that it has. You can just go to the internet and get a said app. Just download it, and there you go. You'll be fine. Berserker, and I'm gonna get some motivation for you first. But yeah, phones. I just think that these days there's just buy, if you want to have a smartphone, buy one that you like, buy one that you like aesthetically, or buy one that is fair and that is well priced. And you'll not be missing out on anything. In my honest opinion, you don't need a cell phone if you're 7 to 8 years old. I didn't have a cell phone. Yeah. Okay, there's an argument to be made for that, for sure. But there's like, how do I say this? It was cool, It was cool to have a phone like normally only parents had, and obviously some kids from richer families had the phones first, and then everyone else was like, oh shit, mom, dad, I need a phone because he's got one too. Back then, phones weren't even expensive anyway. Like at this point, if you want a good smartphone, a prestigious one, if you will, you pay like $300 or something, 500 perhaps, even up to 1,000 if in some cases. But you can get one that has basically the exact same functions for 100 or maybe 150, but still. Let's look into our fridge. We got 11 meat, 11 steaks. Let's see, can we fight this guy? We can. So let's do this. Mighty Bruce, we need the anti-agility stuff. I don't know if we're actually benefiting from the dodge, or if it would be better to have the block still. If we manage to hit this guy, he's taking a lot of damage. We still have a lot of health. Okay, we knocked him out. This is looking good. Yeah, I think we have a good shot at beating this guy. Yep, there he goes. Okay, that's another $1,500, and basically, you know what? At this point, I don't think it's even worth buying her the gifts anymore. Might as well do without the buffs, cause like I can run here. You know what? I'm just gonna go to the gym. Actually, I never have to leave here until I want to fight. Anyway. And what do we do? Let's do a little bit of this. It was also like looking back at school, like because we were talking about that just a few minutes ago. Like children are really like, no offense or anything, but they're really like silly in the way they think. Like typically everything you don't have is cool, and as soon as you have it, it's not really cool anymore. That was always the logic that they applied. Everything they have that you don't have is cool, and as soon as you have it too, it's not cool anymore. So let's see how far we can push this guy. But basically we can stay here until we run out of money, and we still got almost $4,000, so that's a lot of training we can do. So you need energy, you also need food though. So let's have 5 of these. and continue training. See if we can get stamina up to 13. I think if we can maintain agility at 12, it should be okay. All things considered. Now I need to go harder on strength and stamina. Harder, better, faster, stronger. You know? As they say. I think I wanna go and do some more fights, honestly. Or we could buff ourselves up a lot more and then fight and totally wreck everyone. But since we're already out of the gym, let's go and do it now. Increase respect and boost cash. Let's do this. Mr. Pimpsman, excuse me? I don't know who that guy is. We fought Jax, we fought Mighty Bruce. Mr. Pimpsman. 14, 12 and 14. We have more strength than him. Same agility and 1 less stamina. So pretty similar stats. Soul Slayer, he's got so much agility. And an XXX. Fight. Bandits again. So they are so smart, believe it or not. I'm only 17 and I used to phrase, if I had kids a lot, I would make my kids work for a lot of things. I wish my parents didn't shout over me as much in doing work. What the hell? We already beat this guy while I was reading that message. It's just I know one day I'm going to die and to sit there and worry about every little thing, it would kill them. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Also, I don't remember how that phrase goes, but there was one saying that well, basically, let me put it this way: if I had kids, like I would try and, you know, listen to what they want. And you know what I mean? And I wouldn't be one of those parents saying, "Oh, kid, you have to do this, otherwise you will fail in life. You have to do this, you have to do that," or something like that. No. If I see that my kid is like passionate about something, and then I'm gonna support it in that, because like these days you can make money with basically everything. Like, because it's the internet, you can make a site about whatever you want, and all you gotta do is try and promote it, and you can make millions of dollars with that. It's basically about just anything you can possibly think of, and like whatever it is that your kids wanna do, you should support them in that. Other than instead of, that's the word, instead of just trying to choose their path for them. Because otherwise, like if you consider yourself successful enough and you've done a certain thing, or you consider yourself at least a responsible adult, and you want your kid to be just like you, don't. don't. Because if you want the best for your kids, then allow them to do whatever they want to do, because that is in the end what's gonna make them the best they could be, in my opinion. Talking about education in a Punch Club video, that's also very, very fitting, of course. We got this guy. We got through the entire 6 bandits. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Did we earn enough respect? No, we need another 100. We're gonna be finding some different fellas next time. So... Actually, I'm gonna go to the gym. Because why wouldn't I? We need energy drinks. We need protein bars. That was one too many, probably. Do this first. An auto tech, and I haven't even changed the tire by myself because of my parents. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks, man. I have changed tires by myself already. You know, I haven't really done much more than that yet. I have replaced my air filter on my Golf with a K&N air filter. But you know, I've never done anything really more than that on my own. Like together with my dad, yeah, we have done more things, but I was mainly the guy, you know, fetching the tools for him, and then he did most of the work, but still. So now we're hungry. Get some protein bars and a couple of energy drinks as well, and then right back to the workout. I don't always make the excuse I'm too stupid, which in my opinion is lazy. My mom likes to take everything away from me when I'm working, and I just get so... Hello, hell, find a YouTube video and learn yourself. Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. But at the same time, like, it's the thing with YouTube guides in general, with real life stuff. I just have to, like, with those YouTube videos, I never know if I can really trust them, and or if the thing, or if the thing also applies to the car I'm working on. You know, I'm just never quite certain. There's always a certain feeling of uncertainty. How many times can I say certain in one sentence? But you get the idea. You're always just like, is this really gonna work? I don't know. What if something goes wrong? There's always this sort of stuff that you can, at least I can only speak for myself. I just always feel like I can't entirely trust those sort of videos. Whereas if you know, if your dad is a mechanic and you know that he's been doing that shit for his entire life, if he says, well, you gotta do it this way, then chances are you're probably more likely to trust him, right? Because you're like assuming that he must know what he's doing. He's been doing this shit for decades. Because the internet is always is also full of people who think they know what they're doing but actually don't. And you can never really like if you don't really know about the matter yourself, you can never really separate between them. Like you can never really tell who actually knows what they're talking about and who doesn't. I should stop training so much agility, I think. Worry more about strength and stamina at this point. There are still alternative sources to learn things. Yeah, I mean you could read books. Or talk to a friend who also has some experience in that regard, or I don't know. I did a transmission fluid change on my truck. I cleaned the engine bay, cleaned the air filter housing. So I have a little bit of experience. Yeah, that's actually not the easiest task you could do. Hey, Echo Redline, how's it going? Heinous manuals. No, I wasn't talking about manuals. I was talking like actual books. Like books like this with like how suspension systems work or something like that. You get the idea. General theoretical stuff. Those. Do a little bit of this. Oh, maybe not. You know what? I think I'm gonna fight some more bandits or whatever the next enemies are. Ninjas! Really? Back when I had my Lincoln Town car, I had a big ass book for diagnosing parts of the car. I still have it now and the car is gone. I absolutely love the Panther body Fords. Yeah. Exactly. Those Fords were actually nice cars indeed. Yeah. The diagnosing book is still there, but the car is gone. Like, fight. I just hate ninjas or agility builds in general when I'm running a strength build myself. Look at that! He's dodging everything. I'm dodging too, but What is this? A 99 round fight? Because nobody can hit. Because we can't hit each other. There we go. Balls to the wall. Come on, one more good hit. Ah, one more. We got him. Didn't take that much damage in this fight. Okay, he's got 13 agility, we got 12. That should be good. Oh, he's got this thing. He's debuffed now. You always land one blow to debuff him and then follow it up. That's annoying. Come on, he's got one more health. He's done. Hey Tom, do you know what a 1997 Toyota Tacoma water pump gasket look? No, I don't know what the water pump gasket of that car looks like. Haven't even really seen a Toyota Tacoma in my environment yet. Like I've never seen it here. Yeah, let's go for existing layout. He's got the freaking backlash as well. You want to know? You know, I'm gonna look that up a little bit later after the stream, but I'll get back to it. Ninja 5. We're making decent progress so far, I guess. Oh my god, that combo! Let's do the last one as well. He's got 14 agility. He's got the backlash and he's got the Cobra Strike, so we might get poisoned and... actually, maybe I shouldn't have taken this fight. Maybe I should have, though. Look at that. The damage output is real. Yeah, we're gonna get through this just fine. Now we get enough agility to actually land punches occasionally. Okay, well, I'm sorry then.